Subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to get notified for the latest tech videos.
Hey, what's up YouTube, this is Wasay here, and in this video I am going to show you how you can apply for the general skills assessment if you are thinking of moving to Australia in the near future. I will tell you what documents are required and how you can fill the online application form and submit it. So let's begin the video. First of all, skills assessment are necessary if you're applying for a skilled based visa. So if you're a professional like an engineer, IT professional, etc., then you should take the skills assessment. If you get a positive skill assessment, then it is a good indicator that you should apply for the visa and you may get the visa. If you don't get a positive skill assessment, then it means that you should work more on your experience, like gain more experience and work more on your qualification. So basically skill assessment is an indicator. It does not guarantee that you will get the visa. This is the first thing, and basically skill assessment is done by different organizations that are declared by the Australian government. If you are an IT professional or within the IT domain, then you are going to apply via the ACS website. If you are an engineer, civil engineer, etc., then you are going to have a different website. Since I am a software engineer, I am going to be applying for the general skills assessment using the ACS website, because again I am an IT professional. Before you apply for your application, make sure that you have experience according to what is required. You can simply go to the ACS website, look at the different pathways. If you are applying for the general skills assessment, go to the general skills assessment pathway, where you will find different basically fields and the amount of experience that they require. Like for this particular field they require this much experience, so make sure that you meet the minimum criteria so that you do not waste your money in submitting your application. Secondly, you should know what roles and responsibilities you have in your organization, because these should match within the roles and responsibilities of the occupation list that the Australian government has shared in the Home Affairs website. Link will be in the video description. So you should know these two things. And lastly, what documents are required. It will depend on which pathway you are applying for. If you are applying for the general skills assessment, you're simply going to open the website and you're going to download the requirements file. It will have complete details of what documents you should have yourself ready before applying for the application, what format they should be in, and what are the minimum requirements like the size, resolution, etc. for the documents. I will also share that in this video when we are going to move towards the application process, like where you can download the document, where you can check your occupation title and the roles and responsibilities, etc. So make sure you watch this video till the very end, and if you are new to this channel, make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel and enable bell notification, because this helps me a lot to make more useful content like this. Anyways, let's move towards our PC and let me show you. First of all, on your laptop or PC, you are going to open any browser and search for acs.org.au. So if you are a professional who has experience in IT, data science, cybersecurity or software engineering, then you are going to open this website, because this will assess your skills in those respective domains. If you are a professional who has experience in electrical, mechanical or any other engineering, then this is not the website, because this only assesses skills for software engineering or computer related fields. You can read different sections of the website so you get more information. So since we are applying for a skilled visa, we need to get our skills assessed by an organization, in this case ACS. So there are different assessment pathways that you can choose. So you're just simply going to click on this button and it will show you different pathways, and each pathway has its own requirements. Here we have post Australian study, then we have general skills pathway, then we have this and this. So you can read all of these pathways according to your need. In my case, I need to go with the general skills pathway. So if I open the page, you have this video and all the details are shown here, specifically the criteria. So you can see, first of all, you need to check whether you are within the eligibility criteria to apply for ACS or not in your respective pathway. So for instance, here you can see you need to have a bachelor degree or higher if you have IT major like software engineering, computer science, etc., and the work that you are doing is closely related to the code that they are providing, which I will tell you in a second. Now here is something which is called ANZSCO Code. For that you're going to open this website from homeaffairs.gov.au and you're going to find your skill. So if you scroll down, you have your occupation list. Since I'm a software engineer, I'm just going to type software engineer and I'm going to search for it. So it's going to show me my occupation, its code, the visas and all these different things, and you can see the assessing authority is ACS. Here is the code that is according to your basically field 26313. So if you just basically open this in a new tab, it will show complete details of that particular job occupation. So you need to make sure that your job roles and responsibilities lie with the code. Anyways, here you can see it is showing software and application programmer and the roles and responsibilities or the tasks. In my case, I have the title of software engineer, but my roles and responsibilities are not these one. In my case, they are developer programmer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select these one because my roles and responsibilities lie in this one. Although my title in my organization is software engineer, but I'm going to focus on the roles and responsibilities. But anyways, once you have read the requirements, you can scroll down. In step 2, you need to prepare your documents before you start the application process. So you need your proof of identity, then you need your evidence of qualification, then you need your work experience, and then some other data or files that they require. For the complete checklist, you can click on this handy checklist button and it will download the PDF. Here you can see the PDF. They are going to require these following documents like your passport and the other additional government ID, which includes your picture like your ID card or driver's license. If you have your name change, then it is required. Your CV or resume, which is optional. In qualification, you need to upload your degree, you need to upload your transcript. In experience evidence, you're going to need your employee reference from your organization and all these different things. In payment evidence, you need to provide 2 forms of evidence like your salary slips. If you are paying tax and it has your organization name written on it, you can add that. Your bank statement, which shows that you are getting payment from your organization, or any other form. So for that, you can click on these examples. If you scroll down, make sure that when you are making your documents, you basically read these requirements, like it should be 300 dpi in quality, it should not be more than 3 MB per PDF file, and so on. Once you have prepared your documents, we are going to go to step 3. So for now, the application fee is 1,450 Australian dollars for the general skills assessment. Maybe it will change when you are watching this video. If you want to apply for it, click on apply now. If you don't have an account, just click on sign up now. It will ask for your basic details. Since I already have an account, I'm going to sign in. Once you have signed in to your account, it's going to show you this application dashboard. So the first step is to verify your identity, which I have already done. So for that, you need to have your passport and your phone which has a good camera and good lighting conditions, because when you're going to click on verify your identity, it will actually show you a QR code which you need to scan with your phone and it will open a link. Then it will ask you to open your camera and you need to take a picture of your passport using the camera of your phone. So make sure that you have your passport, the original passport, and good lighting conditions. Then it will ask you to take a selfie so that it can match your picture with the picture on the passport. So that is very important in verifying your identity. After that, it will show you the personal details where you need to add basic details like your name, address, etc. After that, we have these next steps, which is paying the fee for our assessment. Then we can actually start filling our application, like selecting our skills, name, qualification, experience, and then we can submit it. So if I click on payment, here you can see, first of all, you need to choose that for which basically path you are applying for. In my case, it is skills. You are going to select accordingly for your use case. So for me, it is skills, and you can see the price is 1450 Australian dollars. Then you need to select your payment method. You can pay via PayPal or credit or debit card. After that, you need to basically accept the terms and conditions, and if you want the complimentary ACS membership, you can enable this box. and after that you can click on confirm and pay. So I'm just going to pay my fee and then we can move towards the next steps. Now if I click on payment, you can see you have already paid. This is because now I have paid my fee successfully. I'm going to click on back to dashboard. Now I can basically fill out the remaining application one by one. First of all, I'm going to click on select your skills. So here you need to tell that what skills you have according to your domain and according to your degree. So I will not fill this now because it will take some time. We will fill it later. I'm going to click on name history. So it will show you your name. The following name has been verified for the purposes of migration skills assessment. So in the past, if you have ever changed your name, you need to select yes and upload the required documents. In my case, this never happened, so I am going to click on no. After that, click on complete section. We are going to scroll down and we are going to click on qualifications. Have you completed the ACS professional year program? Select accordingly, click on save. Here it says add tertiary education qualification below. Please don't provide secondary education such as high school diploma. So we need to upload education like our bachelor's degree, our master's degree, or if you have done PhD, also that as well. I'm going to click on add qualification, and since I have only done bachelor's, I will enter the details of my bachelor degree like the title of the degree or award, name of my university, if the course was full-time or part-time. I'm going to select my country, the course duration, like if it was 4 years to complete my bachelor's degree, then completion date, and if this was a research based qualification, I'm going to select yes, else no. Bachelors mostly are not research based, those are PhDs. So in my case, I'm going to select no. We're going to scroll down and we're going to upload our evidence. So here you need to upload 2 documents. First of all, your bachelor's degree, the front and the back side if it has it, and your transcript. So there are going to be 2 document files, both in PDF. PDF file size should not exceed 3 MB and the scans should be in color if the document or your degree is in color, and you should scan it in a high resolution like 300 dpi or above. So I'm going to upload my documents by clicking choose a file one by one. After that, I'm going to click on complete qualification. Here you can see it has added my qualification for my bachelor's degree. If you have done master's or PhD, you can click on the add qualification button and add data respectively. For me, it's only one, so I'm going to click on complete section. Now we're going to scroll down and click on experience. I am going to click on add work experience. Here you need to select basic details like the nature of your work experience, if it is an employment or you are self-employed or a freelancer. In my case, it's employment. Then you need to enter your experience details like the employer name, your role title in the organization, how much hours you worked per week, was the organization inside Australia or outside Australia. Then you need to select is the work experience current and ongoing. In my case, this is my first company and I am still working here, so I am going to click on yes and I'm going to choose my start date. After that, you need to upload experience evidence for your work. Now here, upload as many relevant documents that you can upload. The first and most important document is the reference letter from your organization, where they will clearly state your name, title, starting date, your salary without tax or with tax, your working hours, and mainly your roles and responsibilities, because ACS will look at this data and then will check whether you qualify for ACS assessment or not. So make sure you get the correct documents from your organization and upload them here. After that, you need to upload your bank statement, which clearly shows your organization name when they are crediting amount to your bank via salary credit. You can also share text documents which shows your name and organization name. If your organization issues you health insurance card, then you can also scan them and upload them here. Other than that, if you have any other relevant document which shows you and your organization name, then you should upload it here, because this will help you regarding all these documents. As I told you at the start of the video, you should download the ACS checklist file where you can see all the documents and their formats provided by ACS. Anyways, I am going to upload my documents right here. Once I have uploaded my documents, I am going to click on complete experience. Here you can see it has added it. Again, if you are working in multiple organizations, you are going to click on add work experience and add that data accordingly. In my case, I am working in one organization from the very start of my career. Now you can see we have completed all the sections except the skills. So now I am going to click on select your skills. Here make sure that you read this page. So basically this tells that you need to select skills according to your educational transcript or according to your work experience. We are going to click on continue. Here you need to answer these two questions. They do not have any effect on your overall result. Here you can see it is showing select your skills, level A and B for team members, C and D for managers, level E for executives, and you can see it says that you need to select at least 10 skills from the section that we will see in the next page. And also once you start the section, you cannot stop it, you have to complete it. So make sure you have at least 60 minutes to complete this section in a relaxed manner. Click on select your skills now. Overview of possible skills, so you need to read these instructions carefully. Here you can see it is showing different categories. If you click on any category, it will expand it, and here it will show skills within that category. Now if you click on any skill, it will show complete details, what is the roles and responsibilities within that skill. So make sure that if you align with that skill, then select it and then select whether you are a team member, manager or executive. So again, you need to select at least 10 skills. So I'm just going to fast forward it because I know what skills I am going to select. Again, you need to select according to your work experience or your degree. After that, click on review skills selection. It will again show you all the skills that you have selected along with the level like team member, manager, executive, etc. If you want to change any of these, you can click on the skill, you can change its level or unselect it. I'm going to click on confirm selected skills. Here again it is showing all of my selected skills along with their level. And then we have our result letter. For your visa application, the Department of Home Affairs requires you to declare your intended occupation. So basically it is telling that according to our selected skills, these are the different codes that it suggests. So we can select only 3 from these. So select only those 3 codes that are most relevant and closest to your job roles and description, as I told you when we were looking at the codes at the start of this video. So in my case, the most closest are software engineer and developer programmer. So I'm going to select those two and click on remove for the remaining skills. Again, these codes and skills matter a lot for your ACS application. So select them correctly because your documents should support them, which you added in the work experience section. I'm going to click on conclude skills assessment. It's again showing my selected skills. And now it's showing my codes as well. I'm going to click on return to dashboard. Here you can see all the sections have now been completed. I am going to click on review application. Here first of all it's showing you are applying for skills assessment, then it's showing your personal details, then it will show you your name change, your education, and then your experience. So review these details again carefully. After that, once everything is correct, click on submit application. You have successfully submitted your application. So we can just simply click on the track application button and we can track the status of our application. You can see it is currently in the pre-screening phase. So you just have to come and check this page every week or so that maybe there is some update or maybe there is some message from the ACS committee. You will also receive an email once you have submitted your application. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel and enable bell notification. That's all for today. Thank you for watching and as always, stay safe.